So let's start actually lying down on your mat in corpse pose. Go ahead and lie down and take up space and close your eyes. Palms can face up or down. And just let this feel like a corpse pose at the end of class. So let your body really get heavy and sink down onto the mat. You can make more connection between your body and the mat here. Then let's bring your attention to your breath. A deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's reach your arms overhead. Stretch yourself long and point your toes away from you. And then release your hands, and then just bring your right knee into your chest. Your hands on your shin, then straighten your leg straight up to the sky. Hold on to the back of your leg. Flex your foot, and reach your heel up to the ceiling. Bring your knee back into your chest, and release. Let's bring your left knee into your chest. Straighten your leg. Flex your foot. Let's get into the hamstring on your left side. Then bend that leg again and release. Now let's bring both knees into your chest. Go ahead and rock forward and backward. If you can gain enough momentum to roll forward over your feet and into a tabletop position. Tabletop, let's stack your shoulders right over your wrists, hips right over your knees. Let's move into a few cat-cows. So cow pose first, arch your spine, gaze up, take a breath in. And then chin to chest, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more round of each. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come to a neutral spine. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Do some wrist circles, one direction, and then the other. Inhale, and exhale, lower your right hand down. The same thing on the left. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Wrist circles, other direction. Inhale, exhale, lower your left hand down. So from your tabletop, let's step out into a high plank, or modify with your knees down. Spread your fingers wide, gaze down between your hands. And then let's all lower your knees. Lower your chest, lower your chin, come to your belly. Bring your big toes to touch, squeeze your elbows into your ribs. And then let's inhale, lift your chest off the mat into a baby cobra. Really pressing into the tops of your feet, the tops of your thighs, your hips, all into the mat. And then exhale, lower down. Do that one more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower down. Roll your toes under, press up into a high plank or your version of a plank. And then lift your hips up and back, downward dog. So I'm going to modify from downward dog to dolphin because I have a elbow injury and it hurts a little bit. It's pretty much the same pose except on forearms. So gaze between your ankles, gaze between your knees. This way the back of your neck is nice and long. And then reach your chest back towards your hips, your thighs. Inhale, let's gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. And then let's grab opposite elbows and just hang here. Let your upper body get heavy. Let the crown of your head get heavy. Maybe sway right to left. Maybe nodding a few times. Let's release those elbows. Bring your hands to your hips. Gentle bend in your legs and roll up to standing. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, gaze forward. And then plant your palms. Step back to a high plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, come to your belly. Inhale to a baby cobra, or you can push up into a full cobra. Exhale, lower, lay yourself down. Inhale, press up into a plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Do that one more time. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, standing, gaze up. And then right away, exhale, swan dive down, fold over your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift, gaze over the edge of your mat. And then plant your palms, step back to a high plank. Lower your knees, chest, chin, come to your belly. Inhale to back bend of your choice. Exhale, lower down. Now press up to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. So take a few breaths here to pedal out your feet in downward dog. Maybe take a few bounces by bending your legs a lot, reaching your chest towards your thighs. And then when you feel ready, come to a still downward dog. Settle into your breath. And then on your next inhale, lift your right leg up. Flex your foot. And then let's swing your right foot forward. Place it between your hands. So wherever it lands, shimmy it forward so that your big toes are in line with your thumbs. We're going to drop your back heel down. Sweep your arms overhead. Frame your face, warrior one. We're going to take one more breath here and open up warrior two. Then flip your palm, reverse warrior. And take one more breath where you are, and then go ahead and cartwheel your hands down. Step back to a plank, then transition back to your downward facing dog. However you'd like to do that. On your next inhale, let's lift your left leg up. Flex your foot. And then step it forward. Drop your back heel down. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, warrior one. Take 2 more breaths here. Then let's open up to warrior two. So we'll try to hold the poses for 3 breaths. Try to enjoy those breaths. Not worry too much about what's coming next. Inhale, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse warrior. Last breath here, and then let's cartwheel your hands down. Transition back to your downward dog. Moving with your breath. And then we're going to go ahead and add to our sequence. From downward dog, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Drop your back heel, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Now let's come forward, extended side angle. So your right elbow can go in your right knee. It can reach down, straight down towards your ankle, on the inside or on the outside of your shin. Up to you. You can stretch out a little bit more. Turn your chest open a little bit more. And then let's come back to reverse warrior. And then let's come forward one more time, extended side angle. This time just for a breath. Look down. Find a spot 6 inches in front of your right foot, maybe near the right corner of your mat. And then let's scoot your left foot forward. Place your right hand on that corner spot. Lift your left leg up. Half moon. So your hip wants to be open to the left here. Flex your left foot. Point your toes to the left. And your hand can stay on your hip or reach up to the ceiling. Breathe here with me. We're going to be here a little bit longer than 3 breaths, as I'm sure you've noticed. So slowly start to rebend your front leg. Lower your left leg to the back of the mat. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, step back to plank. Go ahead and take your transition back to downward dog. That's where we'll meet. Let's do the second side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, warrior one. Sink into the left leg. Open up warrior two. can stay for those 3 full breaths. Make them really long. Reverse warrior. And come forward, extended side angle. You can gaze up towards your elbow pit or your wrist or your hand. Open up your chest more to the right. Rise up, reverse warrior again. And then coming forward into the extended side angle. Look towards the top left corner of your mat. Scoot your right foot forward. And then place your left hand down on the mat on a prop. Lift your right leg up. Flex your foot. Reach your right arm up to the sky. And play with where your gaze goes. It's going to be the most challenging if you look up towards your right hand. One more round of breath here. Rebend your front leg, lower your right foot to the back of the mat. Warrior 2. Good long hold in a half moon. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. And exhale to cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Move through your transition to downward facing dog. All right. Let's move through that sequence a little bit quicker. Link your breath to your movement. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. And then inhale, kick up into half moon. Stay for the exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale, lower your left foot down. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Take your transition to downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, step it through. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, come forward, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse it again. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to come forward to half moon pose. Stay for the exhale. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower your right foot down. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Transition back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose when you get back to downward facing dog. And exhale, let it go. Another inhale here. Exhale. So inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink your hips down, reach your arms overhead into a chair pose. Sink your hips back and down. Same time, reaching your chest forward and your fingertips forward. On your next inhale, stand all the way up. Clasp your fingers together, press your palms up, gaze up. And then let's gently lean to the right. Knock your hips to the right or to the left. And then let's come back through center and go to the left. Come on back to center and then release that clasp. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a breath in here. Exhale, release. Let's come into some balancing poses. So let's go into eagle first. Arms out. Let's cross your right arm underneath your left. Either touch the backs of your palms or have your palms touch. Or give yourself a big hug. And then doing just the arms for now, lift your elbows up towards the level of your shoulders. Now think about expanding in your upper back, breathing into that space between your shoulder blades. Then let's sit on down into an imaginary chair. Let's let your right leg go over your left. And get that double bind, if you can get that with your foot. If not, just point your right toes down towards the mat. And then let's work on leaning your shoulders back so that they're as if you're up against a wall. So you want your shoulders and your hips in line. And if you fall out, come on back in. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your elbows together. One more breath. Release it all. Reach your arms up to the sky, gaze up. And then bring your hands to heart center. Pee out your arms again. Let's do the other side. So left under right this time. Press the backs of your palms. Touch your palms together. Now lift your elbows up. Breathing here. Expand into your upper back. And then let's sit on down into our imaginary chair. Left leg goes over right. Double bind or point those toes straight down to the mat. And then work on leaning back. Squeeze your joints together. Taking one more round of breath here. Exhale, release. Reach your arms up to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. And then finally bring them to your side. Mountain pose, feet about hip width apart. Let your eyes close here. Just breathe and feel the sensations that are coming up in your body right now. Notice them. Your arms overhead. And then swan dive forward, fold over your legs. Pedaling out your feet here. Of heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. Maybe letting your toes go off the mat. And then sinking down into a yogi squat. Shifting your weight right to left. Letting yourself get a little bit more acclimated to this position, the shape that your body is making. Now, if you have a pillow or something that you want to sit on, you can certainly do that. Makes it a lot more comfortable. If you feel ready, you can come to stillness and bring your hands to heart center, pressing out on your elbows, lifting the crown of your head. Looking in the camera or in a mirror, check if you are rounding at all here. You want to remove that rounding from your shoulders, lift and reach your chest forward. And finally, let's bring your hands behind you, come to a seat. Legs come out in front. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And then let's fold towards your legs. Finally, inhale, sit on up straight. And then let's lower down onto your back. Bring your right knee into your chest. This time you're going to pull your right knee out to the right. Take a breath here. And then using your left hand, guide your right knee to the left for a gentle spinal twist. So as you move your knee to the left, see if you can pick up your hips and move them slightly to the right so that your spine is a little bit more stacked. And then reach your right arm to the right. Follow it with your gaze. Coming back to center. Lengthen out your right leg. Bring your left knee into your chest. Out to the left. And then use your right hand to guide your knee to the right. And lifting your hips slightly to the left. Twist your left. Come back, center. Like to take any final pose, you can do that now. Or come and join me right away in corpse pose. Close your eyes. Let your body sink into the mat, connect with the earth. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll over to one side. Let's come up to a seat. Together, let's take 3 breaths. I'm inhaling here. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. More inhale. Exhale. If you'd like, you bring your hands to heart center. Gently bow your head. Thank you for joining me, sharing your practice with me and each other. I hope you are happy, healthy, calm, and free from thoughts that drain your precious energy.